the 4th and 1.
Yeah, frustrating, but you know what? That's the way these games work. There's long drives. You have to take advantage of your opportunities. And we didn't do that today. So yeah, just unfortunate.
Talking about opportunities into the second quarter there, Richard's fumble into the end zone. What did you make of that play? How big of a play was that, considering you guys really had a chance to swing momentum at that point?
Yeah, I mean, they popped a cover 2 on us. Obviously, it was going to be a big play, but there's, that's the easy finger-pointing answer. But there's so many other plays that we could have done. Obviously, I did the cardinal sin, threw across my body into the middle of the field on the first drive, coming out second half. Just, we hurt ourselves in the first half, and they capitalized, and that's what the good teams do. And so they were better than us.
Thanks, Jake. We'll go to Nate Orr.
Baker, Richard's obviously trying to score there, reaching out and doing his best to get to that pylon. And just the worst thing that could happen happens to him. What do you tell him after that?
The ball always finds a way to come back to you after things like that happen. We're counting on him. There's a whole lot of game left, obviously a full half considering where we were at in the game. So we knew we were going to get the ball coming out second half, and we had everything we wanted. Like I said, we hurt ourselves, and they took advantage. They played extremely well and made the plays when they needed to.
The other aspect of that play is he gets hit helmet to helmet while diving. Did you guys get a look at it, and did you have any thought on it?
I didn't look at it, so no, not really.
Thanks, Nate. Jeff Shadell's next. All right, we'll move on from Jeff. Mary Kay Cabot, give our next question.
Baker, can you sort of put into words somehow just how final this must feel for you guys after you fought so hard all season, pulled together, got through adversity, even fought through a bunch of adversity in this game, losing Jed, Miles getting hurt, and all that stuff. Just for now it to be over, is it a way to describe that?
It sucks. To be quite honest with you guys, it sucks because so many people have sacrificed so much during this process of this very strange season. We've overcome adversity. Obviously, so many people have stepped up. The families of players, the families of staff, everybody sacrificed so much for us to be able to do this. And it's just unfortunate for us to come up short. It sucks because we believed in it. That's why we're here. And but trying to find the positive out of it. We're setting a new standard here, and to everybody's saying in the locker room, continue to tell guys that we're going to be back. And it sucks when you come up short, but you get that taste of it, and you realize you learn lessons. And but for now, it's definitely going to stink. So hopefully, Pat is okay. You never want to see that. But I thought Henny came in and that run to get 4th and inches and then that 4th down conversion. They made the plays, and it sucks looking at everybody from our side of the ball. We gave it our all. We just came up short.
Thanks, Mary Kay. Tom Withers, you're up.
Thanks, Rob. Yeah, Vic, I wanted to ask you about Patrick. I mean, you're a competitor, but you're also a friend of his. How hard was that seeing him kind of not be himself and kind of wobble off there?
Those hits are scary. You never want to see that, especially with, obviously being extremely familiar with Pat. You just don't want to see that, so hopefully he's okay. Safety first. I hope he's okay.
And, had you got the ball back, did you feel good about what you were going to be able to do there?
We did, and I think that's what hurts the most, that they went for it, because I think they could feel that too. And, so it is what it is.
Tom, we'll go to Scott Patrick.
Hey, Baker, obviously the offense wasn't firing on all cylinders in the first half. Was Kansas City doing something to take you out of your game, or what do you think the issues were?
We got behind a little bit, a couple penalties here and there, a few drops, a few missed assignments. Just, we weren't ourselves in that first half, and got behind a little bit.
And then you mentioned that interception to start the second half. Just a bad decision trying to force it over the middle there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like I said, the cardinal sin of throwing late on the move over the middle of the ball. Obviously, Tyron's a great player. Jarvis didn't see him, or I'm sure he would have fought for it. But that's the type of player he is. I said it earlier in the week. You got to know where he's at. I'll look back on that. Maybe a pump fake and run. It's a different story. But defense did a great job of not allowing any points and kept keeping us in that game in that second half. So it's we just have to capitalize. Like I said, we didn't make enough plays to win today, and the Chiefs did.
Thanks.
Thanks, Scott. We'll go to Doug Lesmerises.
Baker, you guys had that 8-minute touchdown drive, and then you get the ball back after the pick by Carl in the end zone, and you come back out with 8 minutes left. Can you just take us through how you felt in that moment? Could you put together a long drive to kind of score and end the game? What happened on that drive then? And then also the 4th and 9, did you maybe think there was any chance you guys might go for it there?
Yeah, obviously when you get the ball with momentum starting to swing our way, we were confident that we were going to go out there. They decided, to bring a couple pressures and made the plays, and we didn't. But by the way the game was going, believed, the way we handled that situation, giving the ball to them and trusting in our defense the way they were playing at the time to get the stop. And like I said, there was a great couple plays by Henny to convert there.
Jake Trouters next.
Yeah, Baker, I know this is disappointing, but you look at how far you guys have come this season, really since you got to Cleveland. What do you think about this team, this franchise moving forward based on everything you guys showed this year and what's going to be on this team going forward?
Obviously each year there's turnover inside the locker room, which is unfortunate because we had an extremely special group here. Like I said, I told some of the guys that know for sure are going to be back that we will be back. And, as I've said and restated throughout the season's gone on, that there's a new standard here, and that's to be expected. This is going to leave a bad taste in our guys' mouths for extra motivation through the offseason. But, we've come a long way since I first got here, but we're not done yet, and that's the best part. Obviously, it hurts to have to wait till next September to have to play, but it is what it is.
Thanks, Jake. We're going to take 3 more, one each. Nate Ulrich, Mary Kay Cabot, Scott Pickney.
Kind of piggybacking off that, how much will this experience drive you and the core guys that will be back, and just how valuable? I mean, I'm sure it's kind of hard to process now. You said it stings, it sucks, but how valuable do you think it will be to get on this stage in this type of game and have those kind of plays?
I think it'll be extremely valuable for our guys to look at, each play matters. You have to be extremely locked in and take care of business. And obviously the atmosphere was unbelievable today. Those are valuable learning experiences that we have to, truly take in and grow from.
Next is Mary Kay Cabot.
Baker, Miles was telling us that Travis Kelce was upset about the hit on Patrick, and Miles was vouching for Mac and making sure that everybody would know that nobody would ever do anything like that. And I see that Mac is defending himself on Twitter. My question to you is, were you hearing any chatter like that from people? And you know your guys well enough, I'm sure, to know what the deal would be in a situation like that.
No, I didn't specifically see the hit, but Mac is not a dirty player. That's not the case. So if anybody truly thinks that, that's their own opinion. So they can have it that way. But like I said, I hope Pat's okay. And like I said, Mac's not like that.
And our final question goes to Scott.
Hey, Baker, I know you guys have been through a lot, but how tough was it to see Jed go down on the first offensive snap and then Kendall after him?
Very unfortunate. Obviously, it's going to be a big game for Jed, and then losing Kendall also sucks because he's been a guy that stepped up time and time again for us. But then, that guy named Blake stepped up again for us. But it is what it is. But like I said, we still had the plays to be made there, and we didn't.